So you retired and now you're thinking you're going to run out of money before running out of month. You watch YouTube and there's a young so-called guru telling you if you buy his course for $1,997 on affiliate marketing, all your problems will be solved. I see this BS all the time. Instead of buying that course, driving for Uber, or delivering food, what if I told you that the most profitable, low cost of entry side hustle you could start in retirement, it's something you've already spent 30 years learning how to do. Today, I'm going to count down what I believe are the best 5 side hustles for retirees. And the number one hustle is one I'm actually still doing today. Look, I've always had a side hustle and most likely always will. I'm the type of guy that needs to stay busy and active. It's just what I do. I'm not making any claims of income for you. Most of these incomes will vary by region and experience. So take what I'm saying, do your research, and figure out if it's something that you think you would be able to do. All right, let's get going. Number 5, consulting or fractional work. The barrier of entry for this is minimal. Most likely, the pay for this is going to be anywhere between $50 to $150 an hour. This type of work is a really good retirement side hustle. If you're a retired manager, IT professional, engineer, salesperson, HR pro, accountant, contractor, or an operations specialist, you can sell your experience to corporations and individuals and make a really good amount of money with this. Upwork currently shows business consultants around a $55 an hour median, with typical rates between $25 and $98 an hour, while specialized change management consultants can run $60 to $200 per hour. The attraction is extremely low overhead. If you already have a laptop, a phone, you'll need some insurance where appropriate, and your existing knowledge, and you're in business. All right, side hustle number 4, property services or handyman. This will pay anywhere between $60 to $125 an hour. For someone who already owns tools and knows home repair, the economics for this is excellent. In Thumbtack's 2026 national data document, it shows an average of about $60 to $75 an hour, with a high-end handyman reaching approximately $100 to $125 an hour. The sweet spot isn't remodeling houses in this niche. This is going to be small jobs, profitable jobs contractors don't want. Hanging TVs, replacing faucets, assembling furniture, installing fixtures, stuff like that. If you have a drill and a ladder and a level, you're in business, right? So licensing requirements for this will vary between state and city and city. So do your research first and make sure that this is something you can do. Side hustle number 3. This one I can vouch for. I've done this one in the past. Well, I kind of combined number 5 and number 3 at an earlier point in my career. So bookkeeping and small business back office services. This will pay anywhere from $200 to $1,500 per client per month. This one doesn't look spectacular when measured hourly, but recurring revenue changes the economics of it. Current Upwork data shows that monthly bookkeeping projects ranging roughly from $200 to $1,500, depending on complexity. Experience and credentials provided here can get you more money as you get certified. You can go to Quicken Books or quicken.com, and if you go into their training section, they have certification courses for bookkeeping that you can take that are free. Once you complete those courses, you get certified by Quicken, and they can start using you as a referral as well for this type of business. So let's say you got 5 clients. Let's say not 5 clients. Let's say you have 5 clients paying $500 a month. That's $2,500 a month of potential income without commuting or maintaining an inventory. Former accountants, managers, administrators, and business owners can be especially well suited for this one. The barrier to entry is free. All right. Side hustle number 2, specialized tutoring. Your knowledge, other people will be willing to pay for, right? You have authority in your field at this point. With our age and with our knowledge base, it's very, very easy to sell that knowledge and mentor people or something. So a perfect example of this, my mother-in-law was a art teacher. And when she retired, her, teacher retirement fund wasn't paying her a whole lot of money. It was a good living for her. She was a teacher for 40 some years. But what she did was she tutored art, and she made a pretty good bit of money doing that. Right before she got sick and passed away, we were talking about opening up a art school for her where she could teach the concepts of art, because, they've pretty much taken that out of school systems now. So anyway, that's something you can do. Median pay for that's going to be $20 to $40 an hour. That's kind of a typical range. But retirement gives you something that the younger tutors don't have, and that's decades of specialized knowledge. So think teacher, CPA. Another perfect example of this, my daughter's getting ready to take the LSAT. I'm not kidding you. There's a retired attorney that is tutoring her, and he charges $250 an hour, and he meets with her once a week. You got 10 students doing this a month, that's $2,500. If you got 10 students a week that you're doing this, you meet with two students a day, that's 10 for the week. Do the numbers. It's amazing what you can do with that. All right, here's my favorite. Number 1, real estate photography and drone services. I'm not going to lie. The barrier of entry to this is somewhat steep. You're going to need a nice camera, a nice lens. You're going to need a drone. So you're looking at, for a good lens, anywhere from $500 to $2,500, depending on what type of camera you get. And camera body, you're looking at anywhere from $1,500 to $2,500 for a camera body. I use Canon. I love Canon. I used to shoot sports professionally for a service called Your Game Face. You could look them up on the internet, and you'll see my bio in there with them. But what I did was I transferred that knowledge into real estate photography. And this is a very, very good niche. You're looking anywhere between $125 to $270 per hour. This niche can be particularly profitable in markets where lots of residential real estate activity is high. Current Thumbtack data puts real estate photography around $123 to $272 per hour nationally. I will tell you from my experience, if I shoot a house, my starting package starts at $150. That gives the agent 30 photos and some drone shots. That's $150. That takes me probably about 15 to 30 minutes to go in a house, shoot all the rooms, and come out and do the drone work. If they want floor plans, there's a program you can use for that with your phone where you could go around the house and do the floor plan. That's another $50. You want video of the house, that's another $75. You want drone video of the house, that's another $125. So you can see here where that can be a super, super profitable side hustle for you. And for me, it's doing really well. So I really like it. And I just happened upon it. It wasn't something that I retired and I said, you know what, I'm going to take my photography skills and I'm going to turn that into real estate photography. I didn't plan any of it. It just happened. But it's a very profitable niche and something you should seriously consider if you want to have a side hustle in retirement. There's also an important retirement wrinkle here if you're going to do these, right? So if you're taking Social Security prior to the full retirement age, I think, which is 67 now, it was 65, you're going to be limited to about $24,000 a year in W-2 income. You can have to start paying back Social Security. I think it's like $1 on every $3 you take or something like that. I don't know. Don't quote me on that. Go to the Social Security website, log in, figure that out. It'll tell you what that is for you. The benefits of this, right? One, start an LLC. Make sure that you're protected. Make sure you have your insurance. And you have write-offs at that point, right? All your equipment you can write off. You can depreciate your equipment, or you can take a full write-off depending on how much that piece is, right? And they'll give you that 1 year full write-off. I did that last year on some equipment, and I picked up some more equipment this year. I'll do that again. That's the only caveat to this, is that you're going to have that. If you're taking Social Security, you're going to have that limitation. But anyway, the bigger lesson here is that retirement can be profitable. You can have side hustles in retirement that's not going to cost you an arm and a leg, and buying some type of guru type class on affiliate marketing, which I don't know. I tried that in the past and it just didn't work out. And I put a lot of money and a lot of time into it. So I don't suggest that. So starting from zero as an Uber driver is one thing. Selling 30 years of your professional knowledge at $75 to $150 an hour is something entirely different. So anyway, that's the top 5 side hustles for retirement that I recommend. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.